Hey, young world, the world is yours. Hey, young world, the world is yours. Hey, young. Hey, young world, the world is yours. Hey, young world, the world is yours. Hey, young world. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy G Mace here. Once more and again, I want to thank those that are watching, those that are not. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get the recognition that I need. I need to put it out there, but somebody gonna pick it up. Listen, I want to share this with you. I remember I said it in one of the posts. I was just trying it out. I said that a lot of people, when we deal with our children, I always say that I think it was it Will Smith back in the day that said parents just don't understand, and it came from a young man's perspective, and I love that story. But now that I'm older, I get to experience this thing called life, and what I found out is simply this: the kids don't understand. Just plain and simple. Kids do not understand. Kids do not understand the sacrifices. They don't understand the sleepless nights. They don't understand the financial things that we go through as parents, trying to provide for them, trying to give them everything they need. I'm not even worried about the desire. I'm worried about the need. I wanted to make sure that what I do for them, I want to make sure that how I did for them, what I did for them, will be acceptable. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that what I do for them is exactly what they need. You know what I mean? I don't want to half step. I don't want to do anything that would cause issues with them. What that mean is the three necessities: food, life, and covering. I got that, but I know children need more than that. They need to be shown how to be adults, how to live beyond their needs, how to survive in the ghetto. No, my bad. No, they need to learn how to survive when things of life begin to happen. You know, when things of life begins to take a turn, they need to understand that to be successful in this thing that we call life, it's going to require some sacrifices. It's going to require some things that you're not going to understand. It's going to be days when they going to wake up and realize that you just don't have the energy to go clock in to do that 9 to 5. Some days you wake up now and you just doing your best trying to make it. You putting two strings together to make a bundle. You count up nickels, dime, and quarter just go to the gas station sometimes. Those that are financial confident, God bless you. But you got to work. I know I remember taking the kids to school and their friends stayed in these mini mansions. I mean, y'all don't understand. These are mini mansions. And some of them were mansions. And the deal is, they were calling Ubers to get home because their parents were too busy going out there making the money to live this fancy life. Yeah, you got to go on the trips and everything else, but you never had the opportunity to be with your mom or dad. You never had the opportunity to really you might have gifts for Christmas, but you didn't have that love. LOVEYOU. You didn't have that love. You didn't have the compassion. If something happened, you just have to wait till mom and dad get out for work. If mom and dad were even together, those were the things that they were dealing with. The kids could call either one of the parents, depends on who was available, and we were able to make sure that they were taken care of. Right now, we're going through a DIVORCE. But the deal is they can still call on dad at any time, and dad's going to stop what he's doing to go ahead and take care of the kids. It's good to have money. It's great to have money. It is great. But the deal is sometimes money is not everything. The most central thing I love that I could always call my moms. I can always call my pops whenever I need anything. I can always tell them off the back that, hey, I need you, and we will talk. Now, Dad was a little bit different because he old school. Nah, he's better. Trust me, he's a whole lot better. Grandkids do that to you. But to be honest with you, I'm letting you know now that kids really don't understand. Even as they get older, they're still in the art of manipulation from a child is wonderful. If you want to know what a child does, or watch them pitch a fit to get what they want, it's a natural reaction to pitch a fit. I remember one time, and I'm gonna date you if you know what I'm talking about. We went inside a KB store, and I wanted a G.I. Joe, right? I was crying and acting a fool, and I thought my daddy was going to knock the taste out of my mouth. He didn't. He just let me act up. And sooner or later, I was over it. He wasn't giving in to me that day. Not at all. He was like, I ain't got it. But I enjoyed the ability to go see what was new in the toy store. You know what I mean? And that is the beauty of it. Kids, one day, when I look back over my life and I see of where I've been, you're going to come back and say, wow, thank you for your sacrifices. I remember it was times I looked in the pantry, there was nothing there. But when I was coming up, it was always something there. I don't know how they put two and two together. That's something that I never really found out. But sometimes some people did hooks and crooks to get their children what they need to eat. And some people are in jail because they did the hooks and crooks to get them what they need. Some of that white collar crime. You know what I mean? But you have to understand something right now. Parents, if you're doing the best that you can do right now, that's the key point. You're doing the best that you know how to do right now. It doesn't matter what anybody else say. The government will see that you're trying your best to provide for your children, and they will go ahead and honor that very thing that you're doing. They are going to give you exactly what you need to be successful in this day and time. I want you to understand, do not break your back more than what you already have, because a simple reason, most of these kids are ungrateful. But you do the best that you can. Don't lose yourself. Don't go to jail for these kids. You putting them in these $300 pair of shoes, and you can't even get them to take the trash out. They don't understand. Your light bill $400, $500, and they want a new PS5 or 6, whatever it is out there now. They don't understand. You got $1.25 to put in your gas tank. Credit is overcharged. I went to the store the other day. About three items, and paid $25 for it. 3 items. Those same 3 items that I bought 10 years ago would have been $7, and maybe less than that. But today, 3 items. I'm just telling you, they don't understand. You do a lot for your children. Do not lose your mind. Because what are you doing in life? Do not lose your mind because you gave everything you can. If you can't give anymore, seek praise and let them know, hey, I can't do it right now. Let's work on it. Let's put things together. I saw this video, and then after that, I'm going to get off this line. I saw this video not too long ago, and what happened was the father went to his son. The son was in the backyard. Beautiful grotto. In the backyard, you hear me? Beautiful grotto. While he was in the grotto, he talked to his son and said, are you upset that you couldn't get the things that you wanted some years back? Kid was like, yeah, but he said, but do you appreciate what you're getting now? They had this beautiful house, you hear me? And the light was beautiful. The grotto was, if you don't know what a grotto is, look it up on Google. But it was beautiful, right? And so the whole time that he was doing this, he was proving a point. They sacrifice birthdays and Christmases to get ahead. Sometimes we're so busy trying to make our kids so happy that we forget about ourselves. And I promise you, and I've tried to do that with my children and my family, and they didn't understand what I was trying to do. And when I was told that I had no vision for the family, I began to laugh. That was the most disrespectful thing I ever heard. Like, you haven't given us the vision. I got a vision, but you're going against it. You know what I mean? And so I've tried many times. A man without a vision, the family will surely fail. It will. But if the family don't want to go along with the vision, they're going to fail. The family fails. So I want to let you know right now, right quick, children don't understand. Parents, don't beat yourself up for not being as successful as any other parent. Their life is their life. Your life is your life. Don't lose your head because you believe that you fail. I believe every child that's given to these parents, I don't care what that parent did, there is something in that child that needs to be developed, only that parent can do. And if you're that parent of that child, there's something inside of you that's placed inside of you that will make that child be greater than you will ever be. And I'm serious. There's something in that child that's going to change the world. There's something in that child that's going to change somebody else's life. Some children are there to help other friends make it to the next step of their lives. Some people are there right now to go ahead to assist, build, educate, and reinnovate things that have already been made out. And so our deal as parents is to be the best that we can. There's books out there, some self-help books, but every child is different. I got 3 kids at the house right now, and each and every last one of them are different. Every one of them personalities are different, and you can watch and see what they're going to do, but each and every last one of them are different. No, every other child is different. If you get a child that's somewhat close to it, it's still something different about that child, because we are made wonderfully made. We are awesomely made. We are made to be perfect because we're made in the image of God. So if we're made in the image of God, that means we partake of some of his characteristics. So listen, the beautiful thing about everything going on right now is that, for the simple fact that, do not beat yourself up because they can get those J's. Don't beat yourself up because they can't get those, what's new right now? New computer, they can get that new style or whatever it is. Don't beat yourself up because you're doing the best that you can do right now. God says how it looks low. And if it's in his will, it's in his will. And sometimes we just have to watch what we do. Because if we give too much to our children and not enough time to the Father, you know the repercussions. For every action, there's a reaction. So listen, this is your boy G Mace. I just want to say, kids still don't understand. Look, y'all take care. God bless, and be good.